Hey there, crypto family. Welcome back to another video where I'm bringing you that daily crypto news. Today's news article comes from Crypto Slate, and it's on centralized finance cripples Russia as Visa and Mastercard withdraw from country. Now have Swift, PayPal, Mastercard, and Visa finally exposed the vulnerabilities of centralized finance? Crypto may soon be the only transaction method left in Russia. So, ooh, exciting. Okay, let's find out what this article has to say. So MasterCard and Visa have announced that they will no longer operate in Russia. With Russia already cut off from the SWIFT network and PayPal, the impact of the exclusive reliance on centralized finance services is increasingly evident. Guy from Coin Bureau noted on Twitter that now that Visa and MasterCard have suspended services in Russia, we will get a glimpse of how dependent society is on these centralized payment services. Now, centralized payment services, the movement called for President Zelensky, may cost MasterCard up to $756 million as transactions involving Russia accounted for 4% of their net worth revenue in 2021. It leaves Russians without three of the most critical services to move money. Removing centralized payment solutions to act as de facto sanctions is extremely powerful. However, whilst the moves will directly impede Russia's internationally condemned war effort, they will also impact every Russian citizen who is opposed to the war and trying to live their life. Reports of bank runs, issues paying salaries, and disruptions to day-to-day work are impacting civilians in all countries involved in the war. Reports suggest over 1 million tech professionals are working out of the Ukraine, Russian, and Belarus. People familiar with the matter say that many are operating in Web3. The projects that already have crypto payments set up for workers will be unaffected by the closure of centralized services. However, employees must still buy groceries and pay rent, activities which may not be possible with crypto in their location. Whilst it may be tempting for those against the war in Ukraine to support these financial sanctions, it raises a poignant question. If your country waged an unjust war, would you expect to be shut off from PayPal, online banking, and your debit or credit cards? How would you feed your family? Now, decentralized payment services. Web3 offers many potential payment solutions through decentralization. These solutions can allow ordinary civilians to have autonomy over their wealth. Companies such as Block, formerly known as Square, are attempting to lead the way in decentralized payment solutions. In November, they announced a decentralized exchange, TBDEX, with further integration into the other Block apps such as Cash App to come. Now, we are still a ways away from cryptocurrency being a mainstream method of paying for goods and services. However, many civilians affected by conflict will be reading up on crypto in the coming months as they seek ways to transact free from centralized control. There's a flip side to this argument. If Russia had fully decentralized payment systems in place, then the rest of the world may struggle to administer sanctions in the same manner. However, there would not be a lack of other available sanctions that opposing nations could issue. What is next for MasterCard and Visa? Well, earlier this year, Canadian venture capitalist Kamath, I cannot say that name, so let's just call him Kamath P, predicted a MasterCard and Visa are his tips for the biggest losers of 2022. He cited the rise of Web3's decentralized payment infrastructure as the primary catalyst for his prediction, but as centralized payment solutions continue to withdraw from Russia, are they merely highlighting their weaknesses in doing so? Russian banks are rushing to switch to a Chinese card system, UnionPay, in the wake of the removal of Visa and Mastercard. However, it is unknown how this will affect the general population of Russia, whose credit and debit cards were running on either the Mastercard or Visa network. In January, Mastercard announced a partnership with Coinbase to allow purchases of NFTs with Mastercards. Their move toward accepting Web3 has been prolonged, but world events may play a role in challenging the speed of adoption from traditional financial institutions. So this could be a sign, like centralized payments are really showing their hand and going like, well, you're not going to be able to use us anymore, which means crypto is the only solution, and Web3 allows to fix this issue, because most platforms that run on Web3 can be decentralized. It just runs on blockchain. You need a wallet. Make sure it's the right wallet, because as we saw, MetaMask itself was totally centralized. Sure, you got to keep your seed phrases and everything. It is controlled by Infura, who stopped a lot of the accounts in Russia, and they also made a mistake and banned Venezuela, but they fixed that issue. But it just showed their hands that they are a centralized entity. So Web3 can solve this issue. You just need to make sure you are in a truly decentralized wallet system that can run on it. But yeah, crypto adoption is going to be happening sooner than ever, because once we see this swap happen, it's going to show that how the governments and worlds cannot sanction every single country in the world, because we have this new technology to fix this issue. So way to go, guys. And yeah, looking forward to seeing the future to come. So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends. And yeah, just thank you for watching. And yeah, until next time, Crypto Sherpa is out.